So thanks for being here, guys. My name is Kathy Reuter, and I'm so glad that I get to work with you all for the next month here. Welcome to the team. You guys are joining an awesome team here on Beachbody. We are top 80 out of 350,000 teams for Beachbody. So you're joining an awesome team. Everybody on this team is so supportive and optimistic, and just they're right there to pick you up if things, are thrown at you in life that kind of get to knocking you down a little bit. It's honestly my favorite part about this whole entire Beachbody business is really the close friendships that you form along the way, and just everyone on the team. It's really incredible to be a part of something like that. So you guys will get to see what that is all about. For those of you who don't know me, I have been coaching for 1 year. I had my 1 year mark on June 25th. I'm a 4-star diamond coach, that is 7-star diamond qualifying. And I stay at home right now with my 2 little kids. Landon is 3 and Kirsten is 18 months old. I've been staying at home with them now for 3 years. Before this, I was an elementary school teacher for 8 years. I had my master's in special education, and I taught 1st and 2nd grade for pretty much the entire time I was teaching, up until I had my son, and then that's when I became a stay-at-home mom. And so basically when I decided to hand in my paperwork and stop teaching, things got really tight money-wise for us over here on our end, really bad financially. My husband has a really good job, which is why I was able to leave my teaching career. But we knew things were going to be tight just because I was going to be losing, a pretty big pay cut at that after teaching for 10 years with a master's degree. It was a pretty good amount. But we knew things were going to get tight, and so he pretty much was like a man of many different hats. He had, he was running like website design company, and he was doing a skiing forum, and he was doing photography and videography, plus working his full-time job, and we still were not making ends meet. I ended up tutoring a couple nights a week just to try to help, and basically we every year, actually every month, just kept dipping further and further into debt. It was, wow, it was crazy. Geesh. And it was like so stressful every single day. And basically how I got into Beachbody was, it's funny how things kind of happen in life, like right at the right times. Somebody, one of my good friends that I went to high school with, his girlfriend actually brought up the coaching opportunity to me. And actually I didn't sign up right away, because I was kind of a little weary about it. My husband was really skeptical about it. I'm talking, he is the biggest, if you ever meet him, he's this thick-headed German guy. He is very stubborn, and he just thought he kind of knew it all because he has his MBA in entrepreneurship, and he does all those side businesses. So he basically thought this was a pyramid scheme, this was a scam, I was gonna lose money, how can you possibly earn money? All that stuff that you guys hear all the time. And so I kind of just went along for the ride with it. And we had actually done P90X 6 years ago. We got into the best shape of our lives. We were in an infomercial. And even with that, having that belief in the product and not even being in a gym in 6 years, we still just held off. So for 3 months, I did not become a coach until finally it came down to the nitty gritty. And my husband was like, you're going to have to start looking now for a teaching job. We cannot swing this anymore. We're going further and further into debt, and we still have our whole lives ahead of us and want to have more kids. It's just not going to happen. And so that's when I decided to jump in. I didn't have any big goals for this when I jumped in, honestly. I was just hoping to make a little bit of extra money to offset the bills so that I didn't have to go back to work. And I was also 30 pounds heavier at the time too, so I was hoping to, what the heck, I'll lose some weight along the way, feel better about myself, get healthier, set a better example for my kids, and maybe I'll inspire a couple people along the way. I love being part of a team. I grew up playing basketball and running track and field. So those were my goals. They weren't big, they weren't crazy. And then as time got on in this, I quickly realized that this was going to be turning into something so much more for me and for the family. I started, really seeing what this could do for us and how it was drastically changing things in our life for us. And by month 7, the income that I was, bringing in from this exceeded what I was making when I was a teacher. So the worry about even ever having to go back to work again that was kicked aside, which was a really big relief. It wasn't like I didn't, not like teaching, but it's just my dream has always been to be at home with the kids. So I was willing to do whatever it took to continue to stay at home. And now a year in, basically, what I'm earning has, monthly now has exceeded what my husband actually takes home monthly. And he has a pretty good job. And that's a direct correlation with the amount of time I'm putting in every day to this and how many people I'm actually helping every single day. So I just want you guys to just all think about why you started this. That's what's really important in this business. Right from the beginning for me, my why and why I got into this was all about my kids and being able to earn a little bit of extra money, help people along the way so I could continue to stay at home with them. Everybody has different reasons for why you're here, but something drew you here and something brought you here to become a Beachbody coach. And so we're not all going to have the same goals, and that's okay. You're not supposed to. Everybody's goals are going to be different. You might be in this right now because your goals are to just have more accountability, to hold yourself healthy, accountable to become healthier and happier along the way. You might be in this right now because you're looking to make some extra income to be able to take your family on vacations or to be able to put your children through different sports and different kinds of activities like that. You might be in this right now because you're looking to bring home your spouse from their job. Maybe they're really busy and you just want to be able to, really hit the ground running with this and be able to bring them home from their job. Or maybe you want that for yourself down the line. But whatever reason it is that brought you here, you need to keep that in the front of your mind every single day while you're working on your business, because that is what's going to drive you to continue to do this every single day and not give up and not quit. So I just challenge all of you guys to make sure that when we get off the call tonight to really, really sit down and think about why you are doing this right now. And just be honest with yourself. If you're in this for a hobby, and that's fine, that's totally fine. A lot of people come into this as hobbies. But if you're in this as a hobby, then it's going to reward you like a hobby. But if you're in this and you are looking to eventually be able to make a six-figure income and quit your job or bring home your spouse, then it can happen as long as you are putting in those daily behaviors consistently every single day. This business is all about building momentum. It's not the type of job that you can just work on the weekends and then do nothing during the week. You really do have to do a little bit for it every single day. It doesn't matter if you have only 15 minutes one day, or if you have an hour one day, but something needs to be done for this every single day in order for you to have success. And if you can do that and you can make a promise to yourself that you are going all in with this, you're not just dipping one toe in, and you're really, setting out on a mission here, and you are going to promise yourself to do a little bit of work every day for this, the only way that it will fail is if you quit or you stop working. Really, that's the only way. But I can promise you right now, guys, that if you show up every single day, no matter how long it is, you will see success and you will reach your goals. So we're going to spend tonight talking about how to be a successful coach and what your goals are for the first month as a coach. So your first thing that you should do when you become a coach is you should be launching your business. And what this means is you should be posting on Facebook that you are a Beachbody coach now, because no one knows that you are coaching. So I have a post that I have saved from when I first became a coach. I made it like the very next morning when I signed up. So if you have not made that post yet, make sure to reach out to your upline coach. They can share with you what they posted. I will share with you guys what I posted in the July Coach University page, and then you can use it as a template. But you want people to know that you are now a Beachbody coach and that you're on a new journey, and what brought you here, what made you decide to do this, so that people know. And you're going to be looking at Facebook differently than you did before you were a Beachbody coach. Before you were a Beachbody coach, you used Facebook to just scroll through and like pictures and, oh, look at the cute baby, and oh, look at where they went for vacation, all that. You're not going to be doing that anymore. This is going to be to help you build your business and for you to create a following of people. So when you guys are on Facebook, what you should be doing is you should be posting 3 times a day. And I know that sounds like a lot, because when I heard that too, when I became a coach, I thought that it was going to be really annoying to people. But if you make a post on Facebook and you're telling people that you're a coach now, people are going to be watching you and seeing what this is all about, because people are curious. Whether you think they're watching you or not, trust me, they are watching you. I can tell you, I'm speaking from experience here after doing this for a year. Even if you don't get any likes or comments on your posts, they are watching your every move. So if you're not posting, then you're not being consistent and you're not showing them your journey, and they can't make a connection with you. And this business is all about building relationships and making connections. So 3 posts a day. You should make 1 post should be something motivational or inspirational, something that will add value to someone. So when you're writing this, you should be thinking to yourself, how can this help somebody? If somebody reads this, is this going to help them in any way? All right, so that'll be 1 post. Your next post that you're going to make will be something about, the program that you have committed to. So it could be a workout picture. It could be a snack that you just tried. It could be a new recipe that you wanted to make, a Shakeology drink. And try to personalize it, all right? Really try, if you're doing like a 21-day fix or you're doing T25, stay away from the stock images that you can get off of the Beachbody website. Do whatever you can to make it your own. So if you want to take out your 21-day fix containers and put them out on the counter around a meal that you made, maybe with you in the picture, you can do something like that. So you want to try to make it as personal as possible so that people can relate to you, because doing the stock photo images, and trust me, I did it when I first started too, because I just didn't know. I mean, this is it's like a new job, you don't know. And I did it when I first started too, but people can't really form a connection with you at that point. They can go to the website and get that same exact thing. So try to personalize it as much as you can. The 3rd post that you're gonna wanna make is going to be all about just something that's going on in your life. So it's not going to be Beachbody related at all. It's going to be, maybe a picture of your kids at the pool, or maybe you're out, for a walk, or you're, going shopping, or something personal that has nothing to do with Beachbody, because you want to have a good mix on your wall. And you're going to want to do those 3 things every single day. And really think about the times that you're posting these posts. So you really want to stay away from posting like really late at night, because then a lot of people probably won't see it. So think about when your target audience is on Facebook and when you typically tend to get a lot of likes on your pictures or on your posts. And that's when you want to put those posts up. So you're going to want to start with that. You're going to want to be a product of the product. This is what this is all about. So keep it simple. It's just waking up every day, drinking your Shakeology, and then actually picking a program and committing to it from beginning to end, and posting about your journey with it on Facebook, posting results, talking about how you feel. You don't have to get in bathing suit photos. You can put on an outfit from the past. You can just wear workout clothes. It really doesn't matter. People just want to see that these are real programs working on real people, because they're watching you. So you're going to want to definitely stick with the program. And if you're not in a challenge group right now, make sure to get yourself into a challenge group so that you can have that extra support and accountability along the way. Your 2 goals for this month, your 2 biggest goals for this month when you start out, is you want to shoot to become what's called an Emerald Coach. There's different level rankings in Beachbody. And the first ranking is an Emerald Coach. So it goes Emerald Coach, Ruby Coach, Diamond Coach, 1-star Diamond Coach, 2-star Diamond Coach, all the way up to 15-star Diamond Coach. So your first rank that you want to get to is an Emerald Coach. And you do that by signing up 2 people, 1 person on your right leg and 1 person on your left leg. And you're going to learn all about those legs in a different video. So don't get stressed out. And these people do not need to be active coaches like you guys. Everybody that I enroll in the system, whether they want to work the business or not, or sell any of the products or programs, are always put in as coaches. And the reason why is because it is a way for you to be able to save them money. People get freaked out when they hear coach, but they don't have to do anything. Like, they literally don't have to do anything different. There's no difference between being put in the system as a coach versus a customer, except as a coach, you get 25% off on your Shakeology the following month when it ships out, and you get 25% off of any other future purchase that you ever make. So they save themselves like $30 a month just by being in the system as a coach, and they don't have to do anything. So when you find two people who want to purchase a challenge pack, and in case you don't know what a challenge pack is Shakeology plus a workout program. So for example, 21-day fixed challenge pack is on sale this month for $140. It's an awesome deal. If you can find two people and then you enroll them as a coach, then you will become an Emerald coach. And it's really awesome once you become an Emerald coach, because that's the first stepping stone for you to start really getting the momentum moving in this business. Once you become an Emerald coach, you can start to earn team cycle bonus money. And cycle bonus money is the money in the end that's going to lead to residual income. This is the money where you are going to make big money off of later. This is the type of money where if you wanted to step away from this for a little while and you didn't have time to reach out and connect or make any kind of sales, that you would still have a paycheck that would come to you every single week. So that's what's awesome about this business, guys, is that it's really the only business that you can grow it to a certain point where if you for some reason can't do anything, the business will still grow and earn you more and more money. Whereas any other business that you own, as soon as you stop working, your income stops coming in. So you're going to focus on becoming an Emerald coach and just getting two people. This can be a relative, if you have a spouse, we recommend that you sign up the spouse first so that they can get a spot high up in your organization. And maybe you could have a friend. All right. So you want to focus on finding the two people so that you can get to that Emerald coach rank. The next goal is you want to hit what's called Success Club. And Success Club is non-negotiable. I tell all my coaches that. It's something that has to happen every single month, and it's based off of a point system. So when you sign someone up for a challenge pack, you get 2 points. So there's Success Club 5, which would be 2 challenge packs and, like an order of Shakeology for 1 point, which would give you 5 points. And there's Success Club 10, which is basically helping 5 people throughout the month. So you want to make this non-negotiable for yourselves. You want to make sure that you are helping minimum 3 to 5 people every single month. It is the foundation to your business, especially your first month as a coach. It's even more important because you will get success starters. And what that is that earns you a free ticket to the Beachbody Summit next year when they have it. So it earns you that ticket. It earns you an exclusive call with the CEO, Carl Deichler, that you can have for recognizing your accomplishments within your first month as a coach. And then you also get prizes from Beachbody. You get prizes for Success Club 5, and you get prizes for hitting Success Club 10. So you really want to make this non-negotiable. You should just write it down. I will hit Success Club. Don't be wishy-washy with your goals and the things that you want to accomplish with this business. Really just set out and be confident with it and say, I will do X, Y, and Z, and be confident in that. If you say I will, then you're more likely to kind of shift things around in your life to make it happen versus if you say, I hope I hit Success Club, or I hope I become an Emerald. So you want to stay away from those wishy-washy words and stay focused and think, I will. And actually say that to yourself. Okay, so Emerald Coach, first goal, Success Club 5 or 10. I just wanted to let everybody know, I don't sign anybody up for just Shakeology ever. I've been doing this now for, like I said, a year, and I have never signed somebody up for just Shakeology. And the reason why is because it's actually more money for people to just buy Shakeology. If they just buy Shakeology, it's $129, but then with tax and shipping, it comes to like 150. And then every month, if they order it, it comes to that close to 150 price again. Most people come onto this business and they stay on for a good, 2, 3, 4 months drinking it. So that's a lot of money to people. So I always sign people up for the cheapest challenge pack, which is $140, because it comes with the Shakeology for the whole month. Plus it gives them a workout program. Even if they don't want a workout program, I still tell them, okay, that's great. I'll put you in the system. It's going to come with, 3 months of Beachbody on demand. And then I send them the link over as a coach. So then that way, when they really love the Shakeology, because they will, the next month, their Shakeology will be discounted by 25% off. And it'll bring it down to $113 versus $150. So it's a way for them to be able to save money. And everybody's all about saving money. And they get the most for their money. And it helps you out too. It helps grow your business. It helps build your organization, because that's how you grow your organization, is by having coaches. So I've honestly, probably this entire year that I have been a coach, I've only signed up probably 5 people as customers. And that was because they were like hell-bent on putting in their social security number. Other than that, every single person has gone in as a discount coach. And another reason for doing that too is because you're hoping that down the road, people are going to like what they see and maybe want to become an active coach. I've had a lot of my discount coaches come to me through the months, 6, 7, 8 months later even, and say that they are now ready to become an active coach. So you never know what's going to happen and who is going to be an excellent active coach for you guys to help build your team. So that's just a little tip right there. Let's see here. Next thing here. You want to make sure that you are connecting and you're reaching out to people every single day. And I have scripts that I'm going to be posting for you guys if you haven't got them already. But you want to be able to reach out to them. And if you keep in the back of your mind that this business is all about trying to help as many people as possible. This business is all about who can you help today? And it's really about building relationships and sitting there and listening to what their health and fitness goals are, and then pairing them up with the appropriate program and getting them on the Shakeology. That's what this is all about. It's not a sales job. If you seriously think that it's like a sales job, then it's only going to get you so far, and then guaranteed you're probably going to quit. You have to keep helping people at the center of all of this. And if you do, then the sales just fall into place naturally, because obviously you're selling things, right? Because you're talking with people, you're finding out what their health and fitness goals are. And then based on that, they're going to buy a program from you or a product. So yeah, you're selling things. But really, this whole business is about ending the trend of obesity. So if you're worried about reaching out to people, you really have to push that thought aside if you're worried about them being annoyed, because that's not the case. There are so many people that need help in this world, and they're literally sitting around waiting for someone like you to reach out to them and help them. That's what our job is as a coach, is to help people. So you have to keep that in the back of your mind when you're reaching out to people. I try to say, depending on how aggressive you want to be with this, to reach out to 5 to 10 new people every single day. If this is more of a hobby for you, then this is going to be, you're probably going to reach out to 10 new people every single day. And I have scripts that I can send to you guys, and I'll put them in the page so that you can see. But you want to try to invite people to join your challenge group. So 5, if you're just doing it as a hobby. If you are really looking to turn this into like a legit business that's going to really take off, then 10 plus, at least. And really just keep in the back of your mind, guys, that this is really exciting, because this is your own business. And that's something that I really had a hard time wrapping my head around, because like I said, I was like a first grade teacher, and my husband was the one that had all these other businesses. And so, when I got into this, it was like, wait, this is my own business? I don't have a boss? It was really weird. But it's so true, guys. Like, you don't have a boss. You are your own boss. And you have an upline coach who is there to help mentor you and to help train you and to provide you all the tools to have success with this. But in the end, whatever comes out of this business is a direct reflection of what you are putting into it. So if you're not really doing anything, then nothing is going to happen. So you have to take the first step, and you have to actually take action and then be consistent with that every single day. All right, so just keep that in the back of your mind, and you'll be amazed. I mean, if you are looking to do this and, you know, really do well with this, it can totally happen as long as you are committed to it. And as long as you have belief in yourself. You have to have confidence. So when you are reaching out and you're talking to people, you really just need to be confident in the products and in the programs. Otherwise, if you're kind of wishy-washy, people are going to sense that when you talk to them, and they're not going to feel like they can go with you, because they're going to tell that you aren't really confident in yourself and in what you're trying to promote. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Let me just check my notes here. And I'm going to actually, let me check the chat here. There's a couple things here. Yeah. Oh, so actually I actually have a bunch of templates that I can give you guys that will tell you all about the different programs. And also too, if you log into your account, you can check out all the different challenge packs too. Under Beachbody Challenge, it'll say challenge packs, and you can see all the different challenge packs, how much they are, and it'll describe all the programs to you, so that way you can kind of like see what they're all about. It's different for everybody. For me, because I had the biggest results with the 21-day fix, so that's been my biggest program. I've sold hundreds and hundreds of the 21-day fix programs to people. I've pretty much sold like maybe one T25, one PiYo, but they've all been the 21-day fix, because that's the program that worked for me. That's the one that got me to lose the 30+ pounds and get me to lose that last baby weight that I couldn't get rid of and get me to my healthiest weight ever. It's also an awesome program too, because it's only 21 days and anybody can do it. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter what shape you are in. It doesn't matter if you haven't exercised in 10 years or if you have been exercising every single day for your entire life. They have a modified move in there that you can follow. You know, they have someone else doing a more challenging move. So if you want to make it a little bit harder for yourself, you can follow that. And it's just a great program. It's only 21 days. And I feel like people really like committing to that program because of the fact that it's only 21 days. So they know that there's like a light at the end of the tunnel, you know, and they'll see great results if they stick with it. Whereas some of the other programs are a little bit longer, the 60 to 90 day programs, those you will see awesome results. But some people have a hard time committing to a longer program. So the 21-day fix it's been awesome, and it's one of the most popular programs that Beachbody has. Plus, it's all on sale this month, which is great. It's all laid out there for you, what you get, the nutrition plan for you to follow. All the workouts are only 30 minutes. It's really, really a great program. So just kind of keep that in the back of your mind. If you've done another program, though, that you have seen really great success with, that you have more connection with, then you're going to probably try to promote that one more. So just try to be you and try not to be somebody else. It's really hard when you get into this business. You start to see all these other coaches and what they're doing. The worst thing you can do is to start spending time focusing on what other people are doing, because that's just going to take away time that you could be putting into your business. So just be you and be your authentic you, and you'll do awesome with this business. You guys really will. Let me just check over my notes here. I had so much to say. Check the chat here too. When they sign up as a coach, instead of a customer, do we still make 25% commission when they purchase the challenge pack? So yes. So when someone signs up as a coach, you'll make that 25% commission. The following month, when their Shakeology ships out, you don't make commission off of them. They will give you volume, and the volume is what translates into your team cycle bonus money. And this is why you need to have a long-term vision with this business. And the only way to do that is by bringing on people as coaches. Customers, they'll give you more instant money. They'll give you that instant commission, and then the commission will keep coming every month when the Shakeology ships out. But then when people quit, you're going to be left with nothing. And I've seen people in this business before do that. They've been all about kind of almost doing like a quick fix and wanting instant money like as fast as possible. So they've signed up people as customers, and then the people quit and like 6 months into it, they're left with nothing, making no money. You want to keep a long-term vision with this, and the only way to do that is to enroll coaches, because that's what's going to give you the residual income over time, not customers. Customers always fall off. That's just the way this business is, even with coaches. People, it's like a revolving door with this. People come on, they stay on for 2-3 months, and then they fall off. And which is why it's so important. This is why I keep going back to Success Club. This is why it's so important to make sure that you are helping and bringing on minimum 3 to 5 people every single month. It's the foundation for your business. It's the only way to make this work. So keep that in the back of your mind. Trust me, signing up people as coaches is the way to go. Unless, like I said, they make a big stink about the Social Security number, even after explaining it. You can explain to them. A lot of people do talk about the Social Security number, and they say that they don't want to put it in. You can just explain to them that the reason why you have to put the Social Security number in is because it's for tax purposes. And if you were to sell anything, Beachbody would need to issue you a 1099 at the end of the year. So it's Beachbody's only way that they can track who sells their products. Like I said, there's 350,000 coaches. So it's a really secure system, but that's the reason for it, obviously. If they sell, they're going to need to get a 1099 for taxes. Let's see another one. I have had 2 people since I signed up as a coach ask about the sample pack of Shakeology. That way I signed them up as a customer instead of a coach. Whoops, it just moved down. They like it, then I need a different email from this. So no, if somebody just wants to buy, you can get like a sample pack of Shakeology, that people can buy. There's like a sampler, it comes with, all different samplers. They can just buy that as a customer. And then if they're actually ready to move on to like an entire month supply of Shakeology, you can still use that same email address, and you can enroll them as a coach with the challenge pack, and everything will be fine with it at that point. And a couple tips here. Okay. All right, good. So before I let you guys go, I wanted to give you guys a little call to action tonight. All right. First of all, you guys have 2 little homework assignments. My call to actions here. The first one is tomorrow at some point, I want you guys to launch your business on Facebook. So if you have not already made that post, and really think about the time of day that you're posting it. Because if you're posting it at like midnight, chances are no one's going to see it. So just really think about that. So post it at a time when you know a lot of people are going to be on checking it out. I will post mine up right when I hang up with you guys in the Coach University. You can also reach out to your upline coach and see what they had to write and use it as a template. But I want everyone to make sure that they launch their business at some point tomorrow. And then I want you guys to reach out to 3 to 5 new people. And I will post my scripts if you guys don't have them. Or, you can tweak them if you want, make them their own, use them as is. Whatever works for you. It's different for everyone. And I want everyone to reach out to 3 to 5 new people. And I want you all to focus on helping one person before or by next week's call. So I want everybody on this call here to have Success Club 2. That means that you have helped one person get started on their health and fitness journey, okay? You do not need to be in tip-top shape for this. Trust me, you're better off not being where you want to be to have really good success in this business, because you want to be relatable. So it's better off that you're at the beginning of your journey if you are right now, because people want to follow you and they want to do it with you, because then you're more like a real person to them, because that's the majority of people in the world. They need help with their health and fitness. So if you're stalling, don't stall. Really think about that. People are watching you and they want to be able to relate to you. So don't feel like you can't reach out. I started reaching out the day that I actually signed up to become a coach. I hated Shakeology from the past, to be honest. I hated it, and I hadn't received my 21-day fix yet, and I was 30 pounds overweight, and I still sent out messages after messages after messages to try to get people to join me and do it with me. So you don't have to wait if you don't want to. Everyone is on their own journey. You're going to do it at your own pace, and that's what's great about this business, is that it's your business, and you can go as fast or as slow as you want. It really doesn't matter. It's totally up to you guys. But I want everyone to help one person, so Success Club 2 by next week's call. And sorry, my voice is getting a little dry here. Hold on. And then on that note, before I end with my quote, does anybody have any questions that they want to ask about anything at all? You guys can just unmute yourself and you can ask, or you can ask in the chat if that's more comfortable for you. Nothing. Okay. But I just wanted to say, guys, before I end with my quote, that I love the audience here right now, guys. I really do. I love all the people participating. However, I expect all of you guys to stick this out. There can't be any quitters. I've seen this happen so many times. You know, people come on, they're all pumped up, like, go, 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 let's make it happen. I'm so excited. And then slowly people start to fall off. Don't let that be you guys, all right? You're in control of yourself. I don't care how fast or how slow you want to go with this business, but don't quit. Seriously, think about why you are in this right now. And when you feel like quitting, just think about that and just push through it, okay? I don't care what your goals are. They don't need to be crazy, but there are no quitters, all right? You're only quitting on yourself if that happens. So you've got to stick with this, and hopefully each week we'll even have more and more people join us on the calls, because I know people had work and different things going on. But I want to see this audience, and I want you guys to stick with it. So with that, I want to end with a quote, because I love Jim Rohn. So if you guys haven't heard of him, you should check him out. He has some really good inspirational things. But here's his quote. It's one of my favorite ones of all times. If you want to have more, you have to become more. For things to change, you have to change. For things to get better, you have to get better. For things to improve, you have to improve. If you grow, everything grows with you. And I love that one because it's so true, because that's how I was before Beachbody. I was doing nothing different with my life, just bumping along on the normal road, following along the path like I was supposed to, and nothing was ever changing, because I wasn't changing. I was not doing anything to try to change the situation in my life. My husband and I, we weren't doing anything differently. We weren't trying to eat healthier. We weren't trying to save more money, nothing. And so you have to change something about yourself if you want to see change happen in your life. Otherwise, things are going to remain the same forever. And you don't want to look back and have regrets. So small changes over time, nothing crazy and drastic, but just small, simple things, changes that you can do every single day, and then eventually you will get to where you want to be. Okay, so keep that in mind. I just love that quote. All right. I will be posting in the Coach University right when I hang up with you guys. And I just want to say thank you so much again for being here. I'm so glad that I get to see all your smiling faces, and I'm glad that you guys joined the team. So I hope you guys all have a great night, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys.